welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Dee and welcome back to Dee's Life Vlog. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Dee. I am a 26-year-old college student who currently goes to the University of Florida, studying both psychology and linguistics, like a little psychopath. Welcome back to the monthly reset. This monthly reset is very late. My apologies. If you watched the most recently uploaded video, I went to a farmer's market the Sunday before this one, and your girl got home and she went to bed. Yeah, your girl got home and she went to sleep. I don't even feel bad. I got nothing done, so this week I was kind of rushing and losing my mind the entire time. But we are here today to do the monthly reset. I've got a attempt at a dirty chai, and if you don't know what a dirty chai is, it's a chai with a shot of espresso in it. However, I don't have espresso and I don't feel like making coffee, so instead I put some instant coffee in here. It's actually pretty good. It's actually really good. It's actually very good. I quite like it. I also have myself a nice bowl of pumpkin spice granola to really feel the fall vibes, because Halloween is over. It's technically the holidays. However, I will spare you guys on it being the holidays quite yet. I said I was going to do some more fall things, so I wanted to kind of like really lean into being chill for the rest of this month to get some soul stuff done is the main thing. So you may see a bunch of just study with me vlogs for a bit, because I have a bunch of school stuff that needs to get done, and my Sundays are the easiest way for me to go ahead and like stamp that down and like make it into a thing. Not a bad thing per se, not at all. However, it is a thing. So I am here, I've got my coffee, I've got my breakfast, and I need to go ahead and go ahead and reset the whiteboard. I need to do the whiteboard, needs a full wipe down to be able to set it up for this month. I need to go through and change my tablet screen, as well as set up my beautiful journal. I have already been thinking about journals for next year. I think I'm gonna go back to the daily and see how I like it again for next year. If I don't like it for next year, we'll switch again. I am thinking about doing a video actually pretty soon, probably early December or late January, that goes over all of the planners that I've had and how I feel about them, just because that's kind of who I am as a person. So we're gonna go over all of those. So let's get into the reset. We're gonna start out by doing the whiteboard first. Oh wait, let me get it for you. I slid it so far back, oh my gosh. So this is the whiteboard that we've had for the past month. This is the October whiteboard. I've gotten everything done. Everyone's birthdays is on here. I need to go ahead and set up the whiteboard for November, put all of our dates on there, birthdays, Thanksgiving, and then like I said, I do have a trip at the end of this month. I have a trip on the 29th and 30th after Thanksgiving break, because me and my friends are going to St. Augustine. We of course are taking you guys with us. It's only a day trip. It's an overnight trip. We're going there the day of, chilling. I've already booked the Airbnb, and we will just be there for the night, and then we'll come back. That's gonna kind of more flow into it being like a holiday vlog, because one of the things that St. Augustine does is they have this huge like show and like Christmas market, and so we're gonna go to that evening. So that's one of the big things. That's one thing we're definitely going for sure. And then one of my friends, she wants to go look at the fort for the first time, so we're definitely going. That's what she asked for, and that's what she wants to do. I'm doing the Christmas market. One of my friends, she has some restaurants she wants to check out, and then I think the other person that's going with us is just along for the vibes. So that'll be a full thing. You'll probably get the Thanksgiving week vlog though, while I'm on that trip. So let's get this wiped off and wiped down. Okay, board is done. That's perfect. I'm gonna make me one of those for tomorrow. That's so good. Me and my heathen ways. I have breakfast here every morning before class, right at my desk, sitting in my chair, and I have a tendency to shove shit to the side. So up here is kind of dirty. I eat dinner, sometimes eat dinner here, but usually just breakfast in the mornings. So there's that. But now is officially time to get into the planner, because I'm going to do the planner next, and then we'll do the tablet, going on my tablet last. Like I said, I'm already thinking about getting another planner for next year. The planner I'm looking at currently is the same brand of planner that I currently have, which is the daily planner. However, it is the weekly planner rather than the daily planner. Just because I have realized that I don't like to plan on a daily basis. I do it once a week at the end of the week, and I call it a day. And that's the only way that I can plan correctly without slowly losing my mind. So we're going to think about getting the daily planner, and then we'll do like an evaluation of how I'm feeling. The one thing I don't like about this planner is that it's not very portable. Because it is so large, I can't really just not want to just take it to class with me, just because it's just too big to be carrying around on a regular basis, which is fine. However, I like something a little bit more portable, so we'll see how I feel about it after another year of using it. The one thing I liked about my previous planners is that they were just so portable. They would just travel with me in my bag, and in the middle of class, if I had any notes for anything or needed to do anything, I would just put it in there. Currently, I'm on this binge of using the reminders app in my phone. That thing right there, we're locked in like this right now, and it's so odd. And I updated my phone for the new iOS, because they have it where you can put your reminders as a widget on your phone now, and I do in fact use it because it sits as one of the widgets on my phone. We'll go over like my full phone setup at the end of the year, because of course that's when I replan my entire phone setup. Currently I have this phone setup. This is like my front, like I have my usual, which is a mood board of the year, or kind of like a vision board for the year 2025, and then I have my regular background with my little character of the year for me, and then of course my usuals. I still have not changed my DK for the year, because DK is sticking for right now as like my bias of the year. Last year it was golf. No, the year before it was golf. It's been DK for like 2 years. I think I'm gonna change it this year. My bias of the year is gonna definitely be changing. I just can't figure out who I want it to be. I'm really feeling my ladies this year. I'm really feeling Sabrina Carpenter, Doja Cat, but I also think it's just because it's the end of the year. However, I'm really leaning towards my usual guys. And right now, someone who keeps sticking to my For You page that I'm really, really interested in is Nunu or Dao, two Thai actors who I really like. Those are like my top two right now. That's where we are on vibes. So depending on what my phone background ends up looking like, we'll just pick a picture of whoever my yearly bias is, and then we'll stick to them until I get tired of them and then have them removed. So there is that. Okay, but now I'm gonna get down into the daily planner. It's gonna be pretty simple, pretty easy. You, as per usual, just putting down anything from there on here, and then putting in a few things. I have not rethought my budget for this year, so we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna just completely skip over the monthly budget page, just because again I haven't rethought my budget for this year, and I really want to get into really like fixing what really thinking about what my budget is for next year and really fixing it, because right now she's a little atrocious. So let's do that. Okay, it's a little bit later. I ended up doing a few things. I had to go like turn on the dishwasher because I forgot to turn on the dishwasher earlier today, but also move some clothes around in the washing machine. And now it is time for us to get down to task of blacks, which is tablet, which is trying to do a new kind of like background. Usually I do one background a month for just my tablet, and it's just a little cutesy vibe. I'm not going to change too much about this one, quite honestly. I kind of want to just go back to my September one. We're not doing Notion right now. I gotta rethink my Notion. Like I said, I plan on doing a full planner video talking about the different planners that I've had and how I've been planning, and I'll show the ones that I have available to you guys to be able to show them off. But not knowing how I feel right now about Notion. I tried it. I have not been able to stick to it as much as I would like, but I've also just been regularly stressed, and so I haven't been able to stick to anything for the longest time. So your girl is vibing and not thriving, I will say that. So we're going to just do my usual, which is choose a few pics from Pinterest and some that I've already probably saved. I do have like I think I'm going to try and make sure that I remember to link a few of the board that I have specifically for the fall semester. I just literally called my fall semester board, and that's okay. That is okay. I'm going to link that down below, and I'm going to also make sure I link where I post all of my ones that I make, all of the backgrounds that I make for each month, and then I'll post them both with the month on them and then one without the month as well, so you guys will have that. Okay, all the pictures that I wanted to add to the board, because we're just modifying my current board, have been done, and so it's time to get to going down on the board. 2, 1. Where is it? I have no idea where I keep this thing. Oh, there's. Ooh. Okay, that goes off. Oh, this also goes off. And everything changed. You're running underneath the tree. Okay, I'm gonna work on this. I'll see you guys later. Okay, all planned up and ready to go for the month of November, and we are good to go. I made this one really quick just because I have other things to do and I needed to do this reset really quickly. We're already pretty far into the month, so there's nothing to really kind of like cling on to of making this pretty slow. So vibes are correct. for the month of November. I will see you guys for the next reset in December, and then of course at the end of December we'll be doing the 2026 reset, and we'll go over all of the things I want to try and get to next year, but also making a new vision board. I'm not sure if I'm going to do what I did last year, which was have a party where I had the girls over to do vision boards with me. We might. That may be what we do. I'm not quite sure yet, but we will have to see and vibe it out to see if like my friends still want to do that, or I'm not sure, because I also have the idea of doing some type of cafe crawl through Gainesville, and so of course that will be fun too, to hang out with them, do a cafe crawl, and then, you know, go get dinner together. But we will see. We will have to check out the vibes. So thank you guys so much for watching the reset for November. So sorry it was so late. I've had other stuff going on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.